Hey guys, it is Duane here from DewyHQ, and today we're back with some more Digimon Cyber Sleuth. And I've just realised that after I quickly saved there, we've upgraded to Budding Cyber Sleuth. I haven't picked up many cases lately. Better take a few on before Kyoko forces me. Okay, so we're kind of in a free roam here. Check it. Which Digimon's Dragon Roar is Which Digimon uses Dragon Roar, an energy shooting special move? Titleman? I have no idea. What I'm actually going to do is, because I've noticed that the Farm 1 and Farm 2 have finished developing items, which I got them to do. So I'm going to quickly dive in the lab real quick. And we've got a farm expansion plugin that we can use as well. So we may as well do that. Alexandrite and SP attach. Okay, so what I'm going to quickly do is I'm going to quickly go into here, change a few things around for the island. So I'll be back once I've finished doing all that. Alright, and we're back. So after a bit of fiddling around, I've fixed up the farm the way I wanted it. Needed to convert a couple of personalities over to Builder, so I can try and get those bonus experience USBs that I was talking about earlier in the last episode. Also, when I was training up Angemon, I also decided to get a Gatomon. So I have an Angel Woman, and I had her as a higher level before, and Jesus Christ, she destroys as Angel Woman. So I'm gonna put Shining Laser on actually. But yeah, Angel Woman, awesome Digimon. Probably like a fan favorite too. A lot of people like Angel Woman. I also noticed I had a lot of gems on me, so I'm actually going to sell them now, so I can convert them to money. Yeah, like Topaz. Don't need Topazes, they're only good for money. Got 22 pearls, get rid of them. Aquamarine, Alexandrite, get rid of them. And then an Emerald, don't need that. Easy. Tons of money. Alright, so now we actually need to go back to Kyoko and take on some cases, because we haven't done that in a while. One new case was added. Problems at Digipedia. Dictionary site administrator. Have you heard of Digipedia? It's an online site that I run. There's something strange going on. Alright. God, we're going at the K Cafe a lot. We meet a lot of people there. Shh. Shh. Lower your voice. Yes, that's right. I'm the administrator for the Digipedia site. I don't want anyone else to hear about what I tell you, so I'll whisper it to you for now. Have you heard of the Digipedia, right? It's a free dictionary that anyone can edit. So recently there's been someone making a lot of strange edits to articles, and the editor writes everything in Kansai dialect. So that's like the Texan equivalent, I'd say. I'm not sure. I think it's the Kansai. I think Kansai is the south islands of Japan. I'm probably incorrect there, but I'm pretty sure it's like the south of the west. It's just a different dialect of what people speak. You'd probably find that even here in Australia, you probably find that people speak differently in Melbourne. Like Leon actually uses the word grouse, and that's not something that's ever used here in New South Wales, that's for sure. But regardless of that, I've tried to revisit the articles, and there's been some kind of block in place, and I, an administrator, cannot remove it. Therefore, I was hoping you could find this editor and ask him to remove the block. Leave it to me. Wow, you're so reliable. Thanks for taking care of this. Incidentally, the page editor has also written takoyaki, comedy, etc. There aren't that many of them yet, thank goodness. You should probably start by looking at the edited log page. Please take care of this. Alright, let's dive into the site. Digimon and Barbamon. Connect jump. Oh, there's a Tensamon. Tensamon wouldn't talk in a what's he called dialect. A Kansai dialect. I watched the Try movies and I don't think he even talks like that. Alright. Let's go up here. Yeah, I always thought it was weird that Angel Woman was an ultimate and Angemon was just a regular champion. But they had so much pairings together, you know what I mean? Huh. What you want there, young'un? Haha. The one who made all the edits on the Digipedia? Did you happen to find one of my articles there? Interesting, don't you think? What? What in tarnation? I don't know if you guys have been seeing that meme going around. It's like, what in tarnation? The cowboy hat? What in, you know, precipitation and stuff like that? You're saying the subjective information in the articles are written in Kansai dialect? In Kansai dialect is hard to understand? Well, you've misunderstood then. Kansai dialects, the lingua franca of the whole, what the hell, the whole of the world. It's real easy understanding, I say. Listen, I don't wanna heard nothing about no articles, y'all understanding? Oh god, you're just pissing me off with all this talk about my writing style. Oh god. Why a Tentamon, really? A Tentamon? What's this? Yeah, so much for that writing style of yours. Although it would be really cool if he's like, nah, I digivolve it, and then he just digivolves like 3 levels up. Please give it some thought. Hey, don't yell at Mr. Administrator, seriously. I wanted to say the block on the page with the Kansai dialect had been removed. I'm correcting the pages bit by bit. You really did an excellent job. You have my heartfelt thanks. Indeed, I've received an email from the fellow from Kansai just now. I'll read it to you. I'm real sorry for the trouble I've caused. The detective opened up my eyes about it all. I'd like to thank you kindly for it. Now I'm going to start my own blog promoting Osaka. I'm feeling pretty excited about it. As you can see, he's quite a weird guy. You're telling me. Alright, time to peace out and go back and cash in that quest. Oh, actually, while I'm here, I'm going to talk to the metal man, because I feel like I've gotten a couple more medals. I want to sell my medals. 200 yen. Alright, what are we up to now? We have 42. Feels like we don't have a lot, really. I bet there's a trophy tied to getting all 500, which is going to take me goddamn forever. Alright, sweet, we completed it. Digipedia, yeah, of course I know about that. Actually, how'd you go this long without hearing about it? I'm surprised, considering your age. Seems like there's a sketchy poster on the 2nd floor of Broadway. Have you seen it? Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. I feel like I make that joke every time she says something like that. But it's true, though. Okay. Wait, how come I can't talk to this dude? Anyway. No. Ah, see, that sign caught your attention too. The Super Ultra True Puppet. It's quite the intriguing name, that's for sure. Like the name says, it's exquisitely crafted doll to make it look like a real human being that you can buy online, or so I hear. Though calling it Super and Ultra True is a tad redundant. They could have gotten to the point across without using both terms. It's actually not that expensive. I'm thinking about saving up money and buying one myself. It's made by the Jorogomo Co. Limited. It's a nice, snappy name for a company, although it's a bit of a sketchy vibe to it too. I wonder who the model behind this doll is too. Come to think of it. Hey, the case is coming from May at the EDEN Occult Research Club. Drop by the office when you can, alright? Okay. Living doll dead person. Have you heard of the super old true puppets? We ply our trade there. How are they getting $8, really? 800 yen's only $8. Detective Kurumi! You have to help us. You have to help us, please. Hey, calm down. I'm sure she'll help us. Tell me, what's going on? What's wrong? Given that this is business from the occult club, I take it we've got another supernatural case on our hands. Yeah, I mean, no, probably. I don't think. This time it has nothing to do with the occult this time. Okay, then what's the big fuss? Well, apparently these dolls being sold on the internet look exactly like me and May. I think these dolls are called Super Hyper Ultra Lookalikes or something like that. You must be referring to the Super Ultra True Puppets. I've heard rumors about them. Alright, tell me more. These dolls and their faces, their bodies, everything from top to bottom looks exactly like us. They're so accurate, it's creepy. And to make matters worse, they're being sold real cheap. You'd think they could go for a little bit more money on the market. That's not really the problem here. You get that, right? Still sucks though. Makes me feel like they see me as some kind of piece. They see me as some kind of cheap piece of junk. I mean, I find it weird too, that your doll costs several thousand more yen than mine, but... Wait, so you do care about the prices after I said it's not important. Anyway, these dolls look exactly like us, being bought by otaku all over the place. And what I think about what those guys are probably doing with to them, it just really creeps me out. It reminds me of another incident. I wonder if this is connected. What kind of incident? There was a really dicey looking service out there that's called Perfect Girl Project. You can use it to get a living doll made in the image of your ideal girl and live the life you've always dreamed of. But the police have been hearing about how the owners of these dolls go missing. I was discussing it with Detective Matsuyoshi. Super ultra puppets and living dolls made in the image of the people's dream girls? I guess they sound like they could be related, but are you really sure there's a connection? It's a tough one to prove. To make dolls that look so similar to you, how you really are, they'd have to take a pretty specific data on your bodies. I imagine getting your hands on something like that isn't exactly easy. Actually, I have an idea how they might have pulled it off. There's an LDC machine in the arcade in Akihabara that I think might be suspicious. An LDC? You don't mean lustful dream chicks, do you? There's certainly not one for subtlety, if that's the case. No. I mean Living Doll Club. That's what LDC stands for. Right. It's a machine that scans all of your body and then makes a 3D printed figure of it. Odds are it could have leaked out of that, I guess. It's definitely quite the possibility. Then our next step is clear. We need to head straight to Akihabara, gather info on this Living Doll Club machine. That'll be your job, Dewey. As for me, I'll see if I can dig up anything else regarding the Perfect Girl Project. Alright. To Akihabara we go! No. Akihabara. Huh? You want to talk to me? Why's that? Living Doll Club. Ah, Living Doll Club, is it? For a time there was a huge ad campaign about it and how it was the latest in 3D tech and whatnot. That was easy. There was a Living Doll Club in the arcade way way down the way, wasn't there? I'm guessing it's going to be somewhere over here, maybe? You there. I can tell from your body language you're frustrated and unhappy. Yeah, I'm talking about you. I know this is out of the blue, but I bet you're into beautiful women, aren't you? I'll have you know, I sell top-notch dolls of only the prettiest girls. You may have heard of them. They're called Super Ultra True Puppets. Well, as if this like would just jump out to you. If you want, I can let you have one for cheap. Go ahead, check this one out for yourself. It's Nokia! Granted, this one's an ugly one, but it was made for an experiment, and it hasn't sold well. But you understand how real my dolls look now, right? That's just mean. That's literally just mean. Well, if you're interested in having one of these for yourself now, I've got something even better, something more top secret. It's top secret service. Nobody can know. Mwahaha. Let me ask you, how are you doing health-wise? Nah, could be better, could be worse. Great to hear. Really, even if you weren't 100% perfect, you'd still probably be fine. I bet you're bored with how your day-to-day life is going. Wouldn't you love to just throw it all away and spend it with the girl of your dreams? Doesn't that just sound fantastic? No? What? Because Perfect Girl Project, with the Perfect Girl Project, I can offer you exactly that. God, this guy's just giving us everything today. With the Perfect Girl Project, you can have your ideal girl recreated and sent straight to your room as a living, breathing human being. What the hell? There's one condition you have to abide by if you use the service. One condition, and you can be set free from the tedium you've lived with up till now. Mwahaha, yeah, I bet you're wondering what that condition is. I understand, that's a fair question to ask. Tell you what, I'll let you know that condition, free of charge. The condition is, once your dream girl has been sent to your room, you can never leave it for the rest of your life. Simple, right? Oh, don't worry, it's not about survival. The girls take care of that for you. So what do you think? Not a bad deal, right? That's okay, take your time to think. Once you know you want one, get in touch and we'll make it happen. I feel like this is going to be like Puppetmon. You know the guy from like the Mega... He was like one of the Mega Digimon in the original series. So how's your investigation going? The LDC machines coming along? So you're about to get started on it. You've encountered a suspicious man out by the LDC machines? That's good timing because I'm detecting a faint digital noise signature close to where you're standing. Better take a close look at the arcade machine. I'll bet you'll find some clues on these super ultra true puppets. As usual, the case is starting to take some weird turns, but so be ready for anything in there. Looks like I can connect jump into the LDC unit. Let's go! I'll have my Angemon or Magna Angemon and my Angewoman, so I should be all good to go. Punimon. Critical. I haven't used Magna Angemon's special attack yet, so I don't know what that looks like. I'll have to try that. Alright, we'll go this one first. I feel like the left one's going to have an item on it, though. Wait. Have I been here before? Because that chest is open. That's weird. That doesn't usually happen, does it? That's really weird, actually. Alright, moving on. That is really weird. I feel like this has been the dungeon's been reused though. I feel like it's been reused from like one of the Meramon or Digimon fights what we've done before. Koromon and Sunamon. I should really use the attacking all move. So I just take it out one hit. Anyway, moving on. Oh, here we go. Now I can test out Magna Angemon's ability, or not. He's not very fast. That's unfortunate. Alright. Intelligence boost. Don't tell me I've got to talk with that crate. I've got to talk with it, don't I? Unless it's back here. Nope. Nope. That's definitely it. Yep. That's definitely it. Infernamon. I take people's data and make dolls from it. Lots and lots of dolls. Dolls that steal souls. Then people become dolls. The dolls are lifelike. The people are deathlike. Lol. Huh? Who are you? What are you? Any interference must be punished. Any interference must be punished. Alright. Getting some mad flashbacks to the movie right now. Heavy Strike. Hopefully Celestial Arrow will take care of this. Boom! Yeah, they did a lot of damage. Spider Shooter. Magna Angemon. Alright, now we can use Magna Angemon's special ability. Heaven's Gate. Oh yeah, I remember this. Oh, badass. Look at that. Awesome. There's something on the ground. Mysterious URL. Did you just come out of the machine? You're not with the cops, are you? I'm a Cyber Sleuth. Oh. I didn't realize who I was hitting up. I must not be on top of things like I used to be. We've made a good amount of money as it is. Maybe it's time to call it good enough for now. Don't bother trying to come after us. If there's one thing I'm still good at, it's running away. See you. God damn it. So the perpetrators behind this case were probably that salesman you met and a Digimon working together. Unfortunately he got away, but we'll live. As suspected, those two probably used that LDC unit to gather up girls' data, then used it to make super ultra true puppets. Does that mean you guys checked out the LDC unit in Akiba? That probably means you have a good idea of who's behind our dolls, right? Yeah? Don't get too excited, we didn't arrest the guy, but we got him cornered. I doubt he'll try and pull something like that anytime soon. But the question still remains, what's become of the Perfect Girl project now? At the very least, we know each girl's doll is derived from a real person. The doll's realism is used to help sway the potential candidates to join the project. What is the Perfect Girl project really even about in the first place? I think Detective Kurumi mentioned that people who are part of it have been disappearing, right? Indeed, Dewey picked up some rather useful information about what is required of anybody who tries to join the project. What is this? Anybody who has their dream girl sent to their room can never leave, ever. I'm sure I don't even need to explain why this is probably a bad deal. What's this? My. It's a URL left at the crime scene. This might come in handy. Dewey, I want you to go and check out that URL. But don't worry about going too deep inside. We don't know what you'll find there. It's very possible we could be dealing with something extremely dark and sinister. We're talking as grim as the stuff you may look at for fun in your club, maybe even more so. Whatever's on the dark side, it's not going to be pretty by any means. Oh, we're going now? Oh, okay. Okay, Alright, well, screw it, we'll talk to the dude. Huh? Who are you? A cyber sleuth? Huh. Man, this place is sure getting crowded now, huh? Huh? Is this my room? Of course it is. What? What's this about being inside Eden? Stop joking around. Clearly this is the real world. How could I be in cyberspace? Who are all these girls around me? They're my dream girls? My dream girls are pure, pristine dolls. Yep, all this has been made possible thanks to the Perfect Girl Project. You really know your stuff. As promised, in exchange for these dolls, I've stayed locked up inside my room. Life of these girls is the best. I couldn't be happier. They take care of everything I need. Really, I don't ever see a reason to leave this place anyway. It's perfect here. But this is really inside Eden? Ha, cut it out already with that, man. You're the one who's actually dreaming right now. Huh? Alright then. So that you're all led to one of the victim's Perfect Girl projects? Victim? What do you mean? Remember, to join the project, you have to stay holed up inside your room for the rest of your life. But in reality, he was lured into Eden, and he's living there with those girls while he's actually unconscious. Which means the so-called life he's leading, those girls are in cyberspace, are just one big lie. The whole thing's just one sad scam. Anyone who falls prey to it is unwittingly imprisoning themselves inside cyberspace, thinking that they never left the real world at all. That makes sense. But it also makes sense if you think about the name of the company behind it. Jorogomo. It's a mythical spider who appears as a beautiful woman to attract men to her waterfall. They plunge in front of her and die at her hands. Oh, I knew if there was anyone who'd know about this, it'd be you, May. You really know your occult history. Okay, so I get all of that, but why go to the trouble of locking up victims in their room, then imprisoning them in cyberspace? If somebody's stuck in Eden, thinking they're still in the real world and don't log out, then all that's left inside the locked room are living bodies, which can be used for any number of things. Like what? According to police investigations, the victims' bodies have been carried off by a third party and taken overseas to foreign countries. Why would anyone do that? A lot of applicants are young and healthy. There are a lot of people around the globe who would want such fresh bodies. That's so horrible. We don't know for sure if they're doing anything along those lines. It's a theory right now. Just thinking about it gives me real goosebumps. Anyway, about that guy your assistant met a little while ago, what do you think happened to him? Oh, it's hard to know for certain, but on one hand, his body might be lost forever. But on the other hand, we might have a shot at saving him. Might as well see if we can call out to him. But we should be prepared for the worst. What's this? Please, you need to log out. It's another one of those kids' pranks. How many times do I have to tell you, buddy? I'm in the real world. I couldn't log out even if I wanted to. must be pretty clueless if you think this could possibly be inside Eden. Ha ha. Well, it couldn't hurt to try. I mean, there's no way it'll work. That's not how it works in the real world. I mean, come on. Huh? What am I seeing here? I don't get it. Error. Nowhere to log out. Creepy. Alright, I'm gonna wrap it up for today. As always, if you guys enjoyed the episode, please sure to let me know in the comment section below. And it was Duane here from DewyHQ signing out. I'll see you on the next episode. See you guys.